Dear student, due to coronavirus, school started online classes for your study. So you can subscribe.
Oh, my dear students, how are you all? Dear students, today we will study one very important poem of your book First Light, composed by Carolyn Wells. And the poem name is How to Tell Wild Animals. Dear students, how to tell wild animals means how to recognize wild animals. This is a humorous poem. Humorous means it is just insisting you to laugh. This poem is composed by Carolyn Wells. We have to read the poem and find out what the funny ways to recognize an animal, especially a wild animal. This is really very dangerous way to recognize the wild animals. How the poet tells us to recognize? Let us read the poem line wise and find out the way. Dear students, poet says, if ever you should go by chance to jungle in the east, and if there should to you advance a large and tawny beast, if he roars at you as you are dying, you will know it is the Asian lion. Means poet is in a very funny way, humorous way, tell us to recognize an animal that belong to wild, and the animal is Asian lion. The animal is here the Asian lion, and Asian lion is a tawny beast. Tawny means fatty, very healthy beast. Dear student, poet want to say here that if ever you should go by chance, means sometimes we go to jungle for doing any work, but many times we can go jungle by chance. And if you are in jungle by chance and you want to recognize an wild animal like Bengal tiger, like Asian lion, then definitely you must have to follow the trick given to you by poet. Though this is very dangerous trick to all of us to be followed. Let us see, poet says, if ever you should go by chance, means if by chance you are going to jungle, in the east is indicating the east part of the world, a large and tawny beast. If he roars, you know meaning of roars, generally, lions roars. This is the sound of lion. So, if he roars at you, as you are dying, D-Y-I-N, dying, this is dying, to die, you will know it is the Asian lion. So, if the tawny beast, if the large beast just roars on you in the wild, in the forest area, definitely you must know that this is none other than the Asian lion. Dear student, if I talk about the rhyming scheme of the chapter of the poem, so you can take here chance, advance, dying, lion, is based. Means this is the matching one words, and it make the rhyming scheme. Like chance, advance. So first line is matching to the third line, and second line is matching to the fourth line. Fifth line matching to the sixth line. So if you are saying here A, if you are saying chance A, it is B. It once again become A because it is matching to this line. Okay, and east is matching to west, so it will be B. And this is not matching to any one of them, but dying is matching with lion. So this is C and this is also C. So what is the rhyme scheme of the paragraph? You can write here A, B, C, C. This is the rhyme scheme of the paragraph. I hope you know the way by which we can get out the rhyme scheme. This is the question asked in the board examination. You have to know. I am telling once again. You have to search out the last one word matching with the other line word. Last one. So chance is not matching with is. Chance, advance. Is beast. Dying, lion. So this is the matching word that is making the rhyme scheme of the poem. Let us come to the second paragraph. Poet says here, or If sometime when roaming round, means in the jungle, if you are roaming round, if sometime you are roaming round in the jungle, a noble wild beast greets you. Greet, welcome. A noble wild beast greets you. If sometime by chance you are going to jungle and a noble beast, a wild animal, just greets you with black stripes. This is the color. This is the color of the animal. On a yellow ground. Yellow ground means the animal's basic color. Skin is yellowish, but on the yellowish skin there is a black stripes. Okay, you can see in the book also. So a noble wild beast greets you with black stripes on a yellow ground. Just notice, poet says, just notice at the moment when the wild animal greets you. What notice? This is very humorous. If he eats you, you can know the meaning of the word. If he eats you, means if the animal will greet you, definitely it will eat you. So if the wild animal eats you, this simple rule may help you learn the Bengal tiger to discern. Means this simple rules can tell you that this is none other animal than the Bengal tiger. Okay, so my dear student, poet Carolyn Wells want to say that if you want to recognize the Bengal tiger in the jungle, and by chance you are going to the jungle and you meet a wild animal, the animal is greeting you, greets you, and the animal eats you, then you can recognize immediately that the animal. Here, let us see the rhyme scheme. How can you match here? A student, round, ground, learn, discern, you. So what is the rhyme scheme here, students? A, this is B, A, this is B, C, C. So A, B, C, C, the same. A, B, C, C. A, B, C, C is the rhyme scheme of the paragraph. Dear student, I hope you know these two paragraphs very easily. I am once again explaining you. Dear student, in the first paragraph, poet want to say that if you are going to jungle area and you want to know about the wild animals, so there are some way by which you can know, you can recognize the wild animals. The first about the Asian lion, poet want to say that if you meet to a large and tawny beast, and if the beast is roars on you, if the beast is roars at you, then you must know that this is none other animal than the Asian lion. In the second part, poet says, if you meet sometime to a wild animal, and if the animal greets you, and after greeting the animal eats you, then you must know this is none other animal than the Bengal tiger. So dear student, one thing is confirmed in this paragraph, then you have to die if you want to know the name of these wild animals. So be safe at your home. I don't think this is compulsory to know these wild animals. So this is in the humorous way poet wants to tell us the dangerous ways to recognize the wild animals. Now in the third paragraph, poet is telling you to recognize the third animal that is also very. If strolling forth a beast you view, whose hide with spots is peppered, as soon as he has leapt on you, you'll know it is the leopard. Twill do no good to roar with pain, he'll only lap and lap again. This is very interesting line by the student. Poet says, if strolling forth, if you still going on in the jungle, after recognizing the two animals and by saving your life, if you are proceeding in the jungle and a beast you view, you just see a beast. You view. Whose hide means the beast when it is hiding, whose hide with spots is papered. If it is justified as soon as he has leapt on you. If the animal is hiding itself, and you recognizing this, that any animal is here who is hiding itself, you recognizing this before that animal will, what that animal will do? leapt on you. The animal will leapt on you. Then immediately you must realize that this is none other than leopard. This is none other than leopard. 12 do no good to roar with pain. Means this animal is as dangerous as it will not give you chance to roar with pain. Okay? When the animal attacks on us, then we start to crying in pain. But this animal, leopard, when it will attack, it will give us no chance to roar with the pain. He'll only lap and lap again. He'll lap you. That is why his name is leopard. Few important points you have to know here. Rhyme scheme I'm talking. View, you. Leopard, leopard. Pain, gain. So, view, suppose A matching with you, A. Peppered, B matching with leopard, B. Pain, C matching with again, C. So, what the rhyming scheme is, students? A, B, C, C. The same rhyming scheme is going on in all the paragraph. Second important thing you have to know, poet written here, you'll means you will. Poet written here, twill means to will. He'll means he will. So this is the important one, short form of the word described here. Let's come to the fourth paragraph. Poet is saying, if when you are walking round your yard, suppose you saved yourself from jungle, from the dangerous animals, you come back in a place in jungle where are you staying, or at your home if you are meeting any wild animal by chance, and when you are walking round your yard, you meet a creature there. You meet there a creature. Means an animal and human being, any creature should be who hugs and very, very hard. And if the creature is hugging you, but how hugging you? Very, very hard. Be sure, you have to be sure immediately it is a bear. You have to immediately understand this. This animal, this creature is none other than a bear, because bear is hugging very, very hard, and his hugging can even kill us. So poet is telling here, if in your yard you meet with a creature and you don't know the creature who is that, and if the creature is hugging you and hugging you very, very hard, you must recognize this is none other creature than a bear. And suppose, now this is the humorous way, poet say, if you have any doubts, I guess, suppose you are having any doubts, who is hugging me? This is a creature, so it could be human being also. So he will give you just one more caress means loving touch. So you don't worry, if you will know him, recognize him, then also not he will get fearful. He will hug you more tightly, more hardly, and you will have to die. So this is the fourth paragraph. Carolyn Wells is telling that how the wild animal is dangerous, and how this a creature that hugs very, very hard, and the creature is a bear. So this is in the fourth paragraph, that a creature that hugs us very, very hard, so we can recognize it is a bear. And here says, if you meet with a creature that is having the spots is peppered on his body, and immediately you must know this is leopard, because when it attacks on us, it never gives us chance to weep, it never gives us chance to roar with the pain. So this is the descriptions by poet in the third and the fourth paragraph. Kindly read the paragraph very, very sincerely. You will get all the lines easily, and you will get it how humorous way is to describe the poem. Let us come to the next paragraph. Now, in the last two paragraphs, poet want to say, suppose you met two wild animals together. Then how can you recognize? Previously, poet tell you the way to recognize one beast animal that you have to meet in the forest. Now the poet is telling to distinguish between the two. Let us see how. Poet says, though to distinguish beast of prey, a novice might nonplus. The crocodile you always may Tell from the hyenas thus. Hyenas come with the merry smiles, but if they weep, they are crocodiles. Means, poet tell you that if you want to distinguish that which animal is the crocodile and which is the hyena, then in the hyena and crocodile, the difference, though there are so many similarity, but if I talk about the differences, then the difference is hyenas always come with a merry smile. Merry means happy. It always look happy, hyenas. And crocodile always look weeping. They are having the tears. If they weep, they are the crocodile. Means if you are just looking same kind of two wild animals and you are unable to recognize them and you are distinguishing them to recognize, then suppose there are hyenas and the crocodiles. So if you want to distinguish which one is the hyenas and which one is the crocodiles, so if the animal, the wild animal is weeping, it is crocodiles. If it is merry smiling, this is hyenas. So this is the way to distinguish the two similar kind of animal. Here, the true chameleon is small. True chameleon is small, very important. A lizard short of things. Here, poet is distinguishing between the lizard and the chameleon. He hasn't any ears at all and not a single wing. If there is nothing on the tree, this means this is the chameleon you see. Means if there is nothing on the tree, generally the lizard move on the tree in search of food. But if there is nothing on the tree, that could be chameleon. If there is something on the tree, any creature, to whom lizard, otherwise it will be chameleon. So my dear student, this is the way to recognize the wild animal. Though this is very dangerous ways that is told by Carolyn Wells to recognize the wild animals. I hope you like the poem. Dear student, kindly read again and again in a funny way. Make a proper rhythm to know the line and to know the rhyming schemes. I have told you rhyme scheme that this is A, B, C, C. This is the rhyme scheme in all the part of the poem. So, it is over today. Have a good day. Let's complete your work in copy. Thank you.
Subscribe